Hello and welcome back to Snowrunner. I'm MJ Haggis. I am in co-op again with Steve. Say hello.
Afternoon, people.
And Gareth. Say hello. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Gareth. Gareth.
Hello, hello. Sorry, I pressed my mute button.
I can't believe you're trolling me already, Gareth. We've literally started. Right, okay. We're going to do some tasks back in Lake Riviere. Nothing major. You've probably already seen most of the ones. I'm doing several clicks over to get the Royal BM finally to its destination. However, I will be possibly incorporating a little other job. I need to pick up some bricks. So if I'm doing that, here we are. I'm right over in this eastern part of the map. I'm doing 7 clicks over, which is take the Royal BM basically to the main office parking. So fairly straightforward once I'm on the main road. Steve is up here doing bricks for the warehouse. So he's in the 64131 that was parked with the fuel trailer, or probably is still parked with the fuel trailer. He's got to pop up and pick up the trailer here. There's no bricks in it, so that's why I'm getting the bricks. That is to the waterfront warehouse, so I'll grab the bricks. I'm kind of heading over that way anyway, and he'll just grab the trailer. So that's that sorted. And meanwhile, Gareth is doing, is it Hammered Road? I think it was, you said? Yes, Gareth's doing Hammered Road. So he is up here in a 6455B with a futon trailer, but he's going to drag it down and then go and fetch this little Hummer, which has got 5% fuel in it, and then drag it all the way down to the sightseer's house. Fairly straightforward there too. Gareth, I presume you're going to drop off your trailer somewhere fairly useful, maybe at the gateway or something, at the harbour. Something like that.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hummer's got more fuel in it than I have by the looks of it.
If you need to grab fuel, go and grab maybe the Voron or the International Paystar and top yourself up. Or take one of those trucks instead. Entirely up to you. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to try and get some of these tasks out the way and we'll just wing it from after we get them done. That's probably the best way. Right, I'm here. 813 Royal BM. All good there. Quickly say hello to Stephen. How you doing? Hope everyone well, Stephen is asking. Yes, I am. And I presume the other guys are well as well.
Yeah.
There we
We're
go.
good, I believe.
Right. Sorry, we need a bit of all-wheel drive. And we're off. I haven't even set a route. I need to go first of all down to that junction, just in case I miss it. Drop off the oil, go grab the bricks, and then from there I'm just going to go... In fact, I better put one out there. Somewhere in there. And then I'm just going to follow this route round to the main road. Nice and straightforward. Right, okay, that's easy enough, he says. Let's reel him in a bit closer. Whoop. Up you get. Up you get. Did you notice in this region that all of the recovery missions for the vehicles, you don't get to own any on completion? They're all deliver. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I didn't notice any of that.
They probably feel if you've...
Is the Mercer and the Elephant.
Yeah, but that's meant to be the way. There's nothing else in the game. They probably feel if you're reaching Quebec at this stage, you've already got enough trucks and stuff. You don't need to be given anything. Right, I'm dropping off the Royal here just now. If I can.
Yeah, what I think I'm going to do is chuck the fuel into the other truck from the Voron. Attach the futon trailer to this, if I can.
Okay.
And then tow this behind me. To at least the Hummer anyway.
So you're going to take the Voron down?
I don't know. I haven't worked it out. I'm going to take one of them. But either way, I need to take some fuel out of the other truck.
I can't.
Yeah, I'll take the Voron and...
The Voron might be more fuel efficient than the Tega. Especially if you're using the low and high ratio more than automatic.
Yeah. I mean, I've only got half a tank of fuel anyway now between 2 trucks, so.
It's definitely a good recommendation to drop a couple of those dolly fuel trailers up in that corner north of the harbour warehouse, harbour gateway, because it feels like you are up there a few times. DM, how you doing? Whoop, slip through that bricks. Whoosh. DM, sorry I haven't watched recent streams, just working around stuff. No worries, DM, it's just the way it is. You can, if you really wanted to watch them, just watch them back on a video on demand. They're always there. And I do post my, well, I do stream at pretty unsociable hours for people, especially in the UK, who are working, because they'll be middle of their morning usually.
Or the Americas where they're sleeping.
Yeah, can't keep everybody happy. I very, very rarely get a chance to watch a streamer live. I would probably say 95% of the time it's on demand.
I'm the same. It's not because I can't, it's because, I mean, when I'm watching their videos, I want to sort of do it at, well, like 1.25 speed.
Oh?
And then I can,
1.25?
fast forward. Yeah, 1.25 speed, so it's just that little bit quicker. And I can get through, say, a 4-hour stream in, like, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, something like that.
Yeah. As long as you're not... It depends, some people want to play the same game at the same time as watching a stream, depending on what game it is, obviously.
Yeah.
And follow along. Can't be sure. Gareth... Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
I was just going to say, since you put the tractor here for me, how much fuel is in the... Oh, the Royal's got a full tank of fuel. Nice. That's what I was going to ask you if you knew.
Some spares.
I don't need spares, but fuel, yeah.
You definitely don't want me to come across and pick up the bricks.
I've got the bricks already.
You got the brick. You don't want me to come and take them off you, that's what I'm saying.
No, well, I'm heading up onto the main road anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Fuck it up then. I'll go on over down over the dam then.
You just get down to the drop-off point, I'll meet you down there. Yeah, might not be able to be here long. Craving this game, it's charging again. Oh, really? Did you burn yourself out for a wee while? Come on, I'm going to have to put this BM's engine on, I think. Well, I'll tell you what, DM, if you're getting the craving, are you doing Quebec? Are you doing this region, season 15, or are you doing something else from the past? Which brings me back, Gareth. You know, I know you said you're now on the PS5. Did you get the pros thing working at all to get your latest save?
Yeah.
Or your...
Yeah, I got the PS4 save over, but I didn't get my PC save over.
Right. Okay. I wasn't sure which one you were looking to get.
I kind of explain to you why that wouldn't work on the...
Yeah, because you haven't got internet for your PC. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, because you need to upload it to the cloud from your PC.
Yeah.
Because that's where your save is.
Yeah, but your other issue is the fact that Pros is there, but if you haven't registered an account, it wouldn't have done it automatically when just prior to your game or your PC start playing up, and you didn't do it.
It doesn't do it automatically. It's manual.
It doesn't automatically upload. You have to physically upload. Yeah,
it's a manual upload.
Yes, which you didn't do.
No, because I didn't think I'd need it.
Yeah, hindsight's a great thing.
Why would I need it if I only ever played on PC? Because that's all I had.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, there was other slight benefits if you had like expeditions. You got skins and stuff or whatever. I think there's other benefits if you use Pros and set up a Pros account.
Yeah,
Plus
I've
the
got
fact if you've got a
bullhorn.
pros account, if you lose your save, then you can download it again from.
Yeah. Like if Steam corrupts your save file or something like that.
Yeah.
Which it has done to me before.
Yeah, so there would have been reasons for you to have a pros account and have it up and running just in case, but you just didn't get around to it.
Didn't need it at the time. Mentally, I didn't need it, so, you know, just... Yeah.
But technically you
I
did
mean, in
need it.
theory, my
hindsight.
PC is always going up the Swanee one way or another. So I should really...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
doing it more
Hindsight,
often.
if you had known now what you knew then, you would have done it. Without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going to have to...
Right, I'm just going to
Fix
leave
that.
that Hummer there
There.
for a minute and go through and refuel. Go through the gate and refuel.
Uh-oh, that'll be the start of the desync then.
Desync. Wow.
Let's get
You know
this
what they
guy
say about
back
that, don't
on.
you?
Off.
Get better internet.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to get rid of 30 more damage. Right, let's go. Let's go.
$100 just to refuel.
Where are you refueling from?
The Phoenix.
Oh, right, yeah. So I was going to say, if you could make it down, you're not far from the gas station.
He's jumped through the gateway twice, doesn't he?
Yeah, jump through the gateway, build up from the Phoenix, and then jump back.
It would have been easier to bring the Phoenix through, and there only been one cost then.
True.
Let's not be
I didn't
logical,
think of
Steve.
that.
That's
About
me
half
full
the tank
speed.
left on that anyway.
The Phoenix. From a Borlak, another job to be done.
What the? Bridge? No, I've just had a bridge being built.
Yeah, so did I.
You got a cutscene from an earlier contract.
Yes.
Yeah,
How bizarre.
that was pretty weird.
Very
At
weird.
least you got the cutscene.
Trailer's been delivered. Didn't get
Okay,
any money
cool.
for it. Got the cutscene.
No money. Okay, well,
So no, 'cause
I'm
it's
on
trailers and
route.
bricks. So
It's
so
not a
technically
two-parter, it's all in one.
contract has it. No. Well, technically it is a two-parter. Because it's deliver this here and deliver that there, but it can be done at the same time.
Yes. Okay. Right, I'm going to pick up some fuel because I think, or am I going to pick up some fuel? Right, hold on, I'm going to stop here. Just in case, because I do... No, I'm not. I've got my fuel. Oh, yeah, I'm going to stop. How much fuel is in that?
This area is really buggy, or is it just me? Just constantly rediscovering tasks that have been completed.
There, and then I need
Yep.
to go to... Get bricks for the warehouse, so I'm going
Is
there,
that
and then I
just
can
in
pop at the
co-op?
gas station. So... Yeah, but, well, I've
Just
never
in
played it.
co-op.
Yeah, it must be just in co-op. Well,
That's why
I've
I
not
asked
played
Steve, not
otherwise. I didn't know you were asking Steve and not me. Right, that's 1,000 litres. That should do for the rest of that. Let's go. I should make it on 208, I hope. Or I will be robbing some from the Royal BM before I drop it off. Afternoon, Carl. How are we today, he's asking? Yeah, all good is
Hey there,
the
Carl.
response. Yeah, all good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? How's your feet? That's not a shortcut that way, is it? Hold on. No, that's not a shortcut. I'll go here and cut back on myself. Okay. Oh, Timmy Gun, how you doing? Yo lads, good seeing folks still streaming this game. I took some years off and was amazed the devs have still been turning out new seasons. Yes indeed, and there's another one to be coming out after this. Season 16 may be the last one though. So if you enjoyed it, I tell you what, it's almost complete. Might as well get back into it. There's been when you say some years off, how many? Because there's been a few improvements, shall we say. But yeah, still streaming it. I've been streaming it right from the not from the beginning. I've been playing it and YouTubing it from the beginning. How many years of my life have gone to this game? I want to think. Carl, so your heel seems a bit better now, but other than that, I'm fine. Hey, and the Adrian as well. Yeah, g'day everybody. G'day from Adrian. Oh, yeah, Timmy. Yeah, 16 seasons. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of content.
Lots of new trucks to try out.
Yeah,
And throw
they're
off cliffs.
or not.
Well, you've got to find out how to bounce.
Well, you do, but I don't think you do it on purpose. Not initially, anyway. Oh, what the heck? I just got damage over nothing. I hate those bits of damage. Right, I am going to stop my truck before I deliver that BM and borrow some fuel.
You could have warned me there was a quarry here.
Royal BM, me. That should easy. Right, let's get rid of a Royal BM and metal beams. Bang, there it goes. Awesome job, 1 down. 7 clicks over is complete. Thanks for the help. Really, I should read the itinerary sheet properly next time. It's just I'm used to the metric system, but they do distance in miles at this company. I miscalculated and ran out of gas. Anyway, here's your pay. 3,650 cash, 380 XP. Right, onwards. I am not doing government support. I'm going to be completing bricks for the warehouse. Let's track that. That's where Steve was. That's where I'm going. Oh, Gareth's coming in that little shortcut. Okay. I need to remember to turn left there. What are you in, Gareth, at the moment?
Voron.
You're still... Oh, you took the Voron. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about it before you were saying about it. You are right. The Voron is way more fuel efficient than the Take B.
Especially pulling a... Are you pulling the trailer as well? The two-tom...
No. No, I've got the
Traeger was on the back. Trailer was on the back of the Tiger.
yeah.
There it goes.
All right.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't sure if you'd swapped them over as well with the trailer. Right, okay, Hammered Road is complete. Well done, Gareth. You really have perfect timing. I couldn't start the car, and it's freezing out there. Thanks a bunch, and here's your fee. As for that painting, I can always try again once I've dealt with my wheels. Yes, you can. 4,300 cash, 440 XP. Nice. Voron's got
his car is frozen over.
Well, yeah. Got to take a while to thaw out. I'm just thinking, is there a truck now on that west coast somewhere that can pick up the garbage? It needs a crane and probably 4 slots. So that's a trailer and a truck with a crane. I don't think there's anything over there. Only the
towards the gateway.
Yeah, I know.
Got a crane on it.
The harbour.
No.
But yeah, again, no crane.
The Mercer got a crane on it.
It does. Yes. But that's going the other direction. Okay, we'll leave the garbage for later.
Use the Mercer for the garbage and the Ank for the consumables.
It was only for the fuel consumption with the Ank, Steve. I think the Mercer might be better. And Gareth wants to use the Mercer just because he's never seen it before.
What was I doing? What was going on with that?
With what? Mercer or the Ank?
Right, still doing over some hell. I'm doing ice fishing now. Yeah.
That's an easy route round. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop here next to the Vaughan, and then, because we've moved on with 2 tasks, let's explain what we're doing now, other than me dropping off these bricks, which is straightforward enough. Park there, engine off. So, Gareth is jumping to ice fishing.
612H. Yep.
That there, the trailer park is where the little lodestar is going, which is stuck on the ice here. And Gareth has jumped into my 612H, and he's going to about turn, head round. Oh, sorry, moving the map. Get my little waypoint. So he's going to probably come down all the way around and in, and then continue south round that bit, and all the way into this corner of the map. Drop off the lodestar that's been stricken. So that's straightforward. Steve, I think, was in the Burlack. Yes, he's the Burlack.
Or Neighbours from Hell.
Neighbours from Hell. So that was a curtain-side scout trailer, which was at that house, which was over here that we passed, if you remember seeing it. Pick up a scout curtain-side trailer, and he's going to the fisherman's cabin away up in the mountains. So you're not too far from that, so that's a fairly straightforward again. Nice job. Right. Now, let's get this dropped off. Hey, shall I grab that Voron and head north with it? Yeah, I think I might. Don't think we need a logging truck anymore down here. Quickly catch the chat. There's the garbage there that we need to pick up. All-wheel drive off. Right, okay. So, got that car with your heel, good. Got to know that's getting under the. You won't be walking 27,000 steps in a rush again in the future, that's for sure. So Timmy Gunn, yeah, well, 16 seasons, yeah. Got Carl, hope they do a year 5 pass. Okay. That gave me a fright. We've got a subscriber. It's on my other screen, so I didn't actually see who it was. Clayton Ramos. I saw that though. Thank you very much for subscribing. That worked. I've never had that before. It's happened a couple of times when the stream has ended, which is a bit of a shame because I wanted it to happen when it was on screen. But thank you so much for subscribing. Awesome. But that in my ear gave me a proper fright. That was louder than I expected. Cool. Awesome. Oh, something's going again. I don't know what's going on with my alerts. But basically, if you subscribe, you give me a fright. That's the short of it. I was about to read something out there. Carl, hope they do a year 5 pass. If not, I've got plenty still to complete. Has there been any talk of a year 5 pass? I don't believe so. Again, they're not talking much about what they're doing in the future after Season 16. I think Season 16 is going to be the last one, and they're going to move on to other things, like focusing on the future of roadcraft, if that's the next gen. Even Expedition's gone quiet. Again, sorry, Gareth?
I said it depends on how well it sells.
Yeah, but
buys it, there's no point in them working new content into it.
I know, but these newer games, Expeditions and Roadcraft, have got a newer game engine than Snowrunner, so I don't know how much more they can put into Snowrunner without doing a complete engine change. That's a game engine, not anything else. Truck engine.
I mean, there's nothing to stop them doing like they did with Hitman World of Assassination. They link the one game into the second game, if that makes sense.
Who knows what they're thinking at this stage. Right, let's get rid of this bricks. I can leave the Voron. I don't know why I dragged the Voron in here, but that'll do. That sounds ominous. Let's get rid of the bricks before we find out what Steve's up to. Right, sideboard trailers delivered, bricks delivered. Great job. The bricks have been delivered to the warehouse, and we even got our trailer back. Thanks for all the help with our plant situation. All efforts should be rewarded. 9,900 cash. 960 XP. Thank you very much. Right, okay.
And the trailer.
Where did oh, we kept the trailer. Oh, thanks very much. A 2-slot dolly trailer.
Back, but here you go, you keep it.
Yeah. Didn't even want the dolly trailer. Right, I'm going to leave the Voron there. And I'm going to park this guy here. There's my 64131.
Did you say you're recording the Superbike, MJ?
No, I'm just I'll watch it on video on demand. there's a off topic. Yeah, I watched the motorbike racing, and it's the World Superbikes. We're talking to Steve about before we started the stream, just in case you're wondering what tangent he's going off on.
It's well worth watching. Believe me. Don't hear the result beforehand, but it's well worth watching. I tried to.
That's why I said to you before we started streaming, no spoilers. So, chat, no spoilers about the World Superbikes. Right, let me quickly read the chat again. Timmy Gunn, yeah, that's incredible. Yes, I played most approximately 3 years ago. Many trucks I don't recognise now. Yeah, there is an abundance of new trucks since that long ago. Still got nothing coming in bound, Steve. Adrian, MG, watched a stream from 3 years ago. It was different. My streams and my YouTube videos from 3 years ago are very amateurish. Almost makes me want to bring them, take them down.
Honest.
Shut up.
Right, okay. Never take them down.
Steve, I didn't get anything coming. Was that Neighbours from Hell? Oh, there we go. Finally. What can I say? You've done an outstanding job, especially if you take into account the snowy weather. My trailer's finally home, safe and sound. Thanks for the help. Here you go, the promised reward. 5,950 and 560 XP. Well done, Steve, on the Burlak. Are you bringing the Burlak down to civilization again?
Can do.
Okay, cool.
You got something else you want me to do?
Well, let's have a wee check. We've got 4 left. Government support.
Yes.
Chemical waste. Is the 3 barrels from away over there? 3 barrels.
Would you mind jumping into the FEM that's up with me, please?
Well, I was just going to say... Yeah. Oh, let's have a look.
I'm just going to borrow him a minute.
Gareth kept quiet because he's crashed. I'm going to jump into the FEM. Sorry, Steve. I beat you to it.
I didn't crash. It fell over while towing behind me. Right. I don't care who jumps into it. I just...
Throw a winch to me.
Yeah, it fell over while being towed around that corner.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, that's handy.
Good.
Are you needing the FEM, or are you using the 612?
I was taking the FEM up to, along with the 612 to the, or this FEM anyway, up to where the garbage things were for that.
Well, I'm going to utilise this FEM because I was... Yeah, I'm going to do is it chemical waste? Yeah, I'm going to start tracking chemical waste.
Could you not take the one... Okay, I was going to say, could you not grab the other one, but alright.
What other one?
Where's the chemical
that one up there.
Going? Let me just...
They're heading away over to the ferry again.
They're going to the factory storehouse. Actually, yeah, that'll be fine. And then you can, like, it can be moved up to where the garage is, garbage is. I'll
yeah, but I'm still going to need a crane though.
2H there.
Okay, yeah, for the crane. Okay, perfect. Right, so I'm heading down from here.
You're going to need a crane for both things because the chemical barrels are on the floor.
Oh.
So you're probably better off.
Oh, so they are. Yeah. Okay. Do you know where you're going then? Have you got a route set?
Yeah. Well, to Lodestar anyway, and that's just by the factory anyway.
Okay, there we go. There's at least we've got Gareth on screen for when he crashes again, or me.
It's just, it's fine. Come on.
I even said me.
Insult me. It's fine.
I did say I might crash too.
Yeah.
Hey, what else is happening in the chat? I can get around this corner. Yeah, Adrian did. Don't tend not to go back and watch my earlier streams. Yeah, I can look back and laugh.
How far you've come though.
Yeah, I've come to season 15, still alive and kicking. Timmy Gunn raking it in, boys. Yeah, we're rolling cash.
Like
it's experience. I've enjoyed this
over the years.
Yeah, and my co-op drivers have become better sometimes.
Wow.
Just not all of them. Hey, Gareth.
But no, as I was saying before, if they're gonna go like, I wouldn't mind if they did a Snowrunner 2, so they could update the engines or the game engine. then but they've got to do it the way that they did with that IOI did with Hitman, where you can play all your original SnowRunner stuff, and it may be even incongruent. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Incorporate MudRunner saves as well into it.
I think that's a lot of wishful thinking there, because I think there was a huge bone of contention with the original MudRunner and spin tires.
Just hold on a second, I'm just having a look at the cliff here.
Don't go off the
If I
cliff.
go sharp left here, I can get down.
Where's
I'm
the
not going all the way
official
around
route
to
onto
it.
the ice? Engine off.
I'm not doing that. I can just.
Doesn't look actually like there is much of it. Yeah, kind of probably where you are is the best one.
Yep.
Maybe through there. Let's see him going down onto the ice. Yeah. Oh, don't know how you're going to get back out then, because you ain't coming back out that way.
No, I'm not coming
I
back out
don't
that way.
think. Are you needing a... Oh, there's a tree behind you if you need a winch point. Oh, there's trees in front of you. Loads of trees. Okay, you're laughing.
It's my chin. It's my
Yeah.
chin that's the problem.
Can you get moving? Are you stuck?
Yeah. It takes me a minute to get my winch working.
Yeah, you're good. Right,
Keep
where am I
telling
going
me
now?
this.
I'm going down
You follow,
there and back into myself.
There's still
Okay.
blue pills for that, isn't there?
Oh, you're funny.
Down here.
Oh wait, no, you're not. But yeah, I mean, it's easily done if they wanted to incorporate SnowRunner into a new engine. The technology is out there.
I just don't think they'll spend that much time, Gareth.
Well, that's the point. They don't have to. When you update to a new engine, you think IOI wanted to like redo Hitman 1 and 2? No.
They were big
All they
games,
did
though.
was they just. What, and SnowRunner isn't.
Not in
There
comparison.
are
I
many
don't think.
people play SnowRunner. There are many people play SnowRunner as World of Assassination. I can't actually. I thought I could
Tommy,
jack up my suspension.
yeah, sorry,
there, but
Timmy
no.
Gunn, you won't recognise this. This is the Fem. This is another new truck. You have got so much to catch up on. It's a tricky one to drive, I have to say, though.
Well, if he's driven the Antarctic, it's like that, but worse. Way
It's
worse.
not worse. Ignore what Gareth said.
It
It's
is.
not worse. Right, I can't get out
It's
there.
very much like the Antarctic, but with a broken articulation.
Whoop. Get up. There we go. Oh, right, okay, right. Hey, Carl, from half our videos to 2 hour live streams. Yeah. Whoa. And to be honest, I was kind of thinking my YouTube, I want to say hobby, but my YouTubing content creator
Career.
path was going to be purely recording videos in solo, not ever down the live streams and in co-op, just because, well, I just didn't think it would have been something that I was going to do. I didn't have a reason behind it, but the YouTube comments...
It took me and Gareth, what, nearly 3 months to persuade you to go co-op.
Coerce,
And then
bully.
another-
You bullied me into it.
Then another 3 months then to persuade you to go to
Live
stream.
Yeah. That's it. So you just never know where your path might lead you. And it led me to these two troublemakers getting me to stream live. Can't hide any of my mistakes. Not that I did anyway. Timmy, I like how you can have small repair trailers on Scouts now. Did you see? Yes. It's nice that you've got it, but I reckon you'll probably not utilise that feature very much, just because bigger trucks with more repair parts and fuel will be more useful to you than Scouts with repair parts. Oh, Gareth,
Unless,
where are
of
you
course,
at?
You're just.
I need
I'm
your
down
crane
the hill.
now.
I'm having a few. Yeah, I know. I'm having a few problems getting up the hill. Tin.
Oh no, don't tell me that now. Right,
Well,
let's
if you want
park
to
that
come over
there.
here and give me a hand, I'll be up there in 2 seconds flat.
Oh, okay, you coming up there? Right, yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. I thought you were trying to get back out where you went in, but you're not.
Oh, come on, up. I think I might be good, but then I've got that dip there to deal with. So,
Do you need me?
I mean, the truck will do it. I'm going to try without you. But
Right, I'll stay here and read chat and catch up with that. I'll put my engine off though, I think. Call song, good day fellas, was refreshing page and then, ooh, I see live time. Yes indeed, we are live. Then we go, oh wow, that's a thing. Can have 4 slots like my favourite 6900 twin steer. Yeah, fantastic new FEM. This thing's, I like it. I like this more than the twin steer. I just think it's more capable. The twin steer's good, but
what we got?
There is buts. It's just long and unwieldy. This thing's a little bit more finicky to drive because the articulation goes in places that you don't want it to go, but as long as you're not driving too fast, you can get used to it. I like it. I hear somebody. Oh, there he is. There he is. Where's the Hummer? Oh no, the Lodestar. I'm on the road.
It's out on the road. Oh.
Right, which one are you starting with?
Restore claim. That one.
That'll be the horn.
Nope, wrong button.
Carl, Tim again, you can also have 3 slots with a crane on the FEM 2 as well as other add-ons. One of my favourite trucks in the game. Yes! That's the spirit, Carl. It is a brilliant truck. What size wheel can you put on that thing? This is I think these are 71-inch tyres. I mean, if you look next to this here next to me is a 612H, which is another new thing. It's a bit like the 605R, but look at the difference in the size of the tyres. Mine compared to the 612. And yeah, Garrison, a monster truck. Look at the difference in the tyre size. Massive. Good for going through ice. Good for going through ice. Car, you can get some decent sized tyres, but can't remember what size. Well, I think it's about 70 something, 71 or 72 inch. I've got a few of the older videos to catch up on.
I
Yes.
thought they were 73s.
It may even be 73s, but I thought they were. It doesn't matter. They're massive, massive tyres. Carl's up to 29. Only a few hundred more to catch up on. Yes, you do. Timmy, even low plus seems fairly fast in this thing. With the right gear, but oh, time of day change. We're getting to evening. Look at the beautiful lighting off that light. Nice. Yeah. Graphics improvements. Right, time of day back to the morning. Right, we've stayed here for the night. Let's get them packed.
Oh.
Get off me.
I
don't know if you can reach from there.
I can, but I just can't get my... Hang on, I need to find the button to change which...
What was else we said there?
You can help me with that.
Yeah, that was low plus. Yeah, low plus. Low plus is good, and I use mostly the fine tune, but I've switched kind of to the Snowrunner gearbox because I like low plus and low minus as well as the high ratio. Highway gearbox I almost never ever use because it's so limiting. You'll be up and down the gearbox, and I find if you're using automatic gears, as soon as the vehicle you're in slows down slightly, it drops it down to first gear and you just like grind to a halt and then you start moving again. It's just a bit stop start and very frustrating. Chuck, good morning fellow runners of snow. Happy Sunday. Yes indeed, happy Sunday to you too, Chuck. Nice.
Yes. Okay.
Unpack that, repack. Right, I'm good. Awesome. Right, now, where am I going?
Restore crane.
Ferry. So are you going the same way as me then still, Gareth? Are you going to the garbage, aren't you?
I'm going... main road.
Yeah, main road to the garbage, and I'm going to... Oh, okay. Steve, where are you? Here I ask.
Up the top of the
There
road,
he is.
top of the map, up by the gateway.
Could you do Gareth a wee favour before you jump through the gateway?
I'm not going through the gateway.
What?
Oh, okay. What are you doing then?
Does he know something I don't?
I don't know. I don't know what Steve's up to.
Doesn't matter what he's doing up there. But what favour do I need?
I'm doing search of old resources.
Oh, see, nobody knew that. In search of old resources. So that was the prototype exploration unit. So you're towing that trailer. Right, okay. To explain, there was a prototype exploration unit at this bit here with the earth roamer at it. The earth roamer there is now pulling that trailer to the northern tower. That's what Steve's doing. Okay, now we know. Okay, and what's that for? Hello there, the paragliders. Oh, I'd love to do that. The paragliders have requested a prototype exploration unit to be delivered to the Northern Tower to ensure their safety. It's going to improve cell network coverage, which is crucial in emergencies. Would you mind helping us with this life-saving job? Okay, so that's what Steve's doing. He's almost there. Right, Steve, when you're almost done, well, when you're done with that, could you jump back to maybe, what have we got? It might have to be the FEM. I might be actually just wasting your time. Right, Gareth, let's go. I'm going to follow you. Just for the 4 slots for the garbage. I'll catch you up, don't worry.
Yeah.
Because you're heading to the garbage, aren't you? With
your trailer park and then the garbage.
Yeah, but you're heading in that direction.
I just need to go and grab my lunch quickly. Won't be a sec.
Okay. I thought it was his breakfast at time. 6 o'clock in the morning. Good breakfast. VTech. Another happy Snowrunner in chat. How you doing, VTech? You good? There's Gareth there with the Lodestar. Good, good, good. Unfortunately, I can't pull him. Grab the little Lodestar, though.
Right, well, I've got my route set up.
You back?
It's just a case of driving it now. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to nick the Lodestar from you.
How are you going to nick the Lodestar?
By putting my winch to it and driving away with it.
No. No.
Right, you are going anyway. Ice fishing. So you're heading up to the trailer park. So you're just basically going. Oh, Gareth, you've gone the wrong way.
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's not. Okay, I'll rephrase that. You've gone the way that wasn't how I explained it when I was introducing what you were doing. Because you need to go down.
Yeah, because you're
going to go all the way around and come in from the south side, I think. Then, right? Okay. Right, I'm going to be turning.
Why would I go all the way but return all the way back and up that tiny little path when I can just come in from the top?
But when you say the top, please tell me you mean the south, the bottom.
Where, yeah.
Right, okay. Right, Steve's done his bit. Great. With the radar on, the paragliders' phones have a signal even out there, which makes their hobby a bit safer. You were a great help, so here's a little bonus to show our appreciation. 7,050 and 620 XP. Well done, Steve. Right, Steve. Are you bored? Is there a truck with a crane then while Gareth's dropping off that Lodestar that you can get up to the garbage with? Just in case.
After I dropped off the Lodestar. It's fine.
I know. But Steve's got nothing to do, so it is fine.
There's more tasks to do.
Nothing that's going to be particularly quick though.
I thought you were finishing at 2 o'clock.
We are going to be finishing there about 2 o'clock. It was more time saving if you had a truck there already. I'm going to grab some fuel from that trailer though.
Do you want me to start taking the Mercer over?
Well, I was going to leave that for Gareth too, because he, like I said, he wanted to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No. It's fine. Not a problem.
Right. Okay, then you can do, Steve. I'll quickly show. In fact,
you're not going to be able to finish that job anyway.
What job? I don't know what you're talking about.
The job.
Right, hold on, Steve.
What?
You just do what you're doing.
Up.
Right, for everybody. There's the little Mercer. Looks small, compact and beigey, but supposedly very capable, especially using what you would be surprised with, a low saddle and a trailer. Quite powerful. I'm in a Bandit, as you can see. It's like moving a Bandit out your way. Do you need this trailer, Steve, actually? Or are you going to nick the one off the Ankh?
Well, which one do you want me to use?
Well, this one's obviously got the fuel trailer in the back. Take the one off the Ankh. Do you need fuel in your little...
I've got room for 5.
There you go.
Litres.
Not anymore. There you go. You're going to detach that trailer. Okay. There we go. Well done, Gareth. I'll let you squeeze through there, I hope. Engine off. Right, ice fishing is also done. Thanks a ton. Now I just need to get my truck fixed. Good thing the local mechanic agreed to help with that. Here's your reward, as promised. I couldn't have made it without you. 4,050 cash, 500 XP. We'll accept that. Engine is off for me. So Steve's going to take the Ank Civilian off the front of that. Put the Mercer, which is good to go. Got chains, got everything he needs. And he is going to be prepping for government support. So he needs to go to... I'll show you. He's here, as you can see. He's heading over to the warehouse in whatever direction he needs to go. Probably south, east, and then up northeast. Pick up the 3 consumables, and then he's got to probably come all the way down, cross the bridge to down to here. We can see my mouse zooming about. Cross the dam, and then go north for the first house, and then he has to go down for the second and third houses. So that's kind of what he won't be doing it in this stream, but he'll hopefully get to the warehouse at least. Now, Gareth, where the heck have you got to? Right, you're there. Okay, so you're going to go down there and back up onto the main road, and then head across to the garbage. Nice. I better get a shift on. Oh, wrong vehicle. Which was I in? Nope, not that one.
Ben.
Yeah, there's more than one. 50-50, picked the wrong one. BTEC, yeah, not bad, not bad. Doing Forza and Dirt 2. I've got Dirt 2, but I don't have Forza. Hello there. I see you wherever you are crossing that. Whatever that is, little
I
stream.
see you wherever you are. Okay, I see.
I see the flashy lights and the horn I heard. Waiting for Roadcraft, yes, VTech, you and quite a few other people. Quite a few other people.
So
I need to
I'm
go-
taking this to pick up the consumables, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yes. I thought Construction Simulator was going to be the next big thing, but it really didn't take off.
I've got that, but for the PS5.
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't take off. It looked absolutely amazing. Then all of a sudden, like, everyone was trying it out, going, "Oh, this is brilliant! This is," and then nothing.
Is that
Nothing
game?
happened with
That's
it.
also co-op, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's yeah. I don't know, Gareth. I don't know why it didn't take off. I've got it. I started it and I got a fair bit into it, but then again, I think a new season dropped for Snowrunner. I came back to this.
Yeah, I don't know why it just didn't. Everything just stopped with it. It went quiet.
I don't know. Maybe is it some of the stuff's a bit less enjoyable, and people just go, there's other stuff to be playing, or another new game dropped,
I mean,
and they just
it's
dropped it.
possible that, you know, rinse and repeat, but
I mean, what other big game dropped not long after Construction Simulator had been out a wee while? There must have been something to take people away from it. Snowrunner, season 15. No,
yeah,
14.
I would imagine so.
Whoop.
Do you want me to bring this fuel trailer back with me?
No,
Or
I
do
don't think. I
just
think we
leave-
need.
No, I'll
Yeah, leave
where
it
is
there.
for now.
Yeah, because there's a gas station just up from where you're going to end up. Bit slippy on the ice, though, must say.
Yeah, you've got no chains.
No chains. That's another good thing about the 612H that Garrison, as opposed to the 605R, is 605R no chain options, not in vanilla form. Oh, I'm going left here. Whereas the 612H gets chains, so it makes it probably a bit more capable in the icy regions. In fact, a lot more capable.
aside from the fact it gets its chin caught on everything.
Yeah. They can't make it.
Whereas where they pulled up the upgraded suspension on the 73210, they just didn't with this.
Even with the upgrades
am I
to
going the
suspension
right
on that, it's still not
Yep.
that high.
Why did you go up there?
This is the diversion, isn't it?
What
Don't tell
diversion?
me I did. Did I not need to go up here?
I don't think so.
Okay, well I've gone up again. I went this way the other time.
I mean, it says detour, but why? Because there's a log in. Looks like a little break in the road. I can get through that.
Where is he? Yeah, I don't know where you are.
Southwest corner.
Up by the garbage. All right, I won't risk that. Looks a bit wider than I was
Whoa!
expecting.
There's an example of it turning the wrong way.
That you can't get through that gap. You have to go around the detour.
Turn left. Come on, turn.
You try.
Is that guy finding out that the detour is the required route?
Yes, you have to
I
have.
was having a look
you
at
have
it,
to go.
but
No, you can't get through there.
They've made this
something a bit
detour.
quicker I might have, but
No, something. This is a detour that's meant to be taken.
The only way you can get through there was if you drop something in the hole.
But some people like
Drop a
a
concrete
set
slab or
of
something in there.
metal beams. Yeah, that might work. Anyway, Gareth's
Similar to
backtracking
the 14 hole that
Yeah.
by the concrete works. So you just bring out a few concrete slabs and drop them in the hole. You can drive over it, but until then you have to go around the detour.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
you're not taking them garbage as well, MJ?
I've got 3 oil barrels to get delivered.
Yeah, you can take one of them, surely.
Nope.
Yes,
Well,
got a crate
I'll
to
stack 'em
pick
up
it
on
up
mine
with.
That's what Gareth's going for, Steve.
Yep.
I'm going to do it 2 in 1. Whoa. Okay.
Well,
As in, both garbage, one job.
yeah.
Get out the way,
Well,
rock.
I'm going to get me a hat, so I don't know what you're doing.
You know what I'm doing. I'm dropping off the chemical barrels.
I can fit one across my saddle and one on my head.
Chuck, I have all 3 construction simmers. Haven't gotten into 2 and 3 like I did the first one. When did the first one come out? Because it might have been such a novelty back then. You're really into it. Whereas 2 and 3 seems a bit samey. It's lost some of the appeal. I never had 1 and 2 of them, and like I say, 3 for me, I got into at the beginning, and then the learning curve was okay. It wasn't too bad once you figured out some of the intricacies of putting down roads and stuff. I also don't think it was very well advertised. I never saw it prior to me getting it almost. What else was there? Yeah, I used to love some chains, even if it means we were slow in the mud and so. If you're, hold on, emergency stop. Slid off the road there. Right, which way am I going? I am going to take a left there. And we're going up to
I think I should have taken the trailer with the fuel in it.
All I'm hearing there, Steve, is you're running out of fuel.
That's what I heard as well.
Are
I'm
you
not
running out of
out
fuel?
But by the time I get to the warehouse, and then you start doing the contract, you're going to need fuel at some point.
Right, so we need to get some sort of fuel truck up to the warehouse. Okay.
Well, that's all right. We can move it from the big fuel trailer that's attached to the
5319?
Voron, I think it is.
Or Vorograd, possibly
Is it
now.
yeah. And we can move that across that way.
Desperate, but it just
A huge one.
These consumables, you've got to sort of take them on quite a route.
Yep.
3 separate places.
Because the 64121 is no longer at that fuel trailer, but that fuel trailer was irrelevant because it's emptied down by the dam, so that's no good to you.
Yeah.
Yep. The fuel in this region is such a, especially this map, the Lake Riviere map, this is such a consideration for the amount of time you spend over here with trucks. It's tough because you can, the gas station's not in a handy place for getting trailers back to it to refill it. But needs must.
I'm currently bringing the Ankh and the Tiger B with the futon trailer down towards the harbour.
Okay, well, I'm on my way to the harbour, so be prepared that when I get to the harbour, unfortunately, that's what I need to call it, because I need to go out, as in real life out. I can't stream any longer than the drop off here. And I have not got far to go. I'll quickly try and catch up with the chat there. Whoa, don't fall over now, that would be an utter disaster. Get onto this wee bridge. Yeah, look at this is
6 minutes of fuel left, so that's all I've got.
This is super muddy. Well, I can come up and get you if you need more fuel in the FEM once I drop off this, Gareth, so don't worry about that. I don't
I'm not in the
think.
FEM.
What?
So I'm not in the FEM.
No, I'm in the FEM.
No, I was joking.
Right, okay. Chemical barrels is delivered. I was going to do the chat, but the barrels have made it to the recycling facility, which means this environment is safe from pollution, and we're all safe from getting fined. Perfect timing. Thanks for all your help. Here's your well-deserved reward. Thank you very much. 8,600 cash, 900 XP. Engine is off. Gareth is just up the road from me, so that's no problem there. Steve is still en route with the Mercer. He'll probably, not far from the warehouse. I reckon if we take the trailer from the gas station, we can go straight up to the warehouse and get that filled fairly straightforward. No big issues there, I don't think. Okay, let me quickly read the rest of the chat. Make sure I've not missed anything, because you guys are so awesome. You tell me lots of good stuff. VTEC, there's a whole asphalt. There is a. I don't understand what that means. Oh, the gap. That's what Gareth was going to try and go through this gap here. Yep, that's why you had to go back where I was. Chuck was saying another game I wish I had more time is Firefighter Simulator: The Squad. That was really cool to me as a former volunteer firefighter, and I enjoyed it. I didn't even know that was a game. How old is that game, Chuck?
Yeah. About 3-4 years now.
Yeah, so not too old. That'll be quite interesting.
Maybe 5 years, so you know.
I just learned yesterday that a new Firefighter Simulator game is due out this fall. That might be quite good with the new physics engines that are coming out. Excellent job anyway. Timmy, does this one have access to chains? Does which one? As in the FEM? Not in vanilla form. No. If you've probably got a mod, then it will have every form of chains. But I don't know what... Does the Antarctic, strange enough with a name like Antarctic, does not have chains either, does it, Gareth? No, it does not.
It doesn't need it.
Well, it might do if it's on ice.
Instead of over the ice. No, you just stick a couple of wheels in the snow on the side and just keep plowing up.
If there's snow to be given, yeah. Okay, so no chains for this fella, so you have to be careful. I think with the configuration it's in, the trucks, the mud tires are on it, are pretty good. Just drive careful on the ice. Simple as that. Right, I should be seeing Gareth.
Could you imagine how heavy the chains would be on those tires?
Yeah, I would, in real life,
to drag
putting
out
chains on that,
yeah.
half a ton each. Yeah, that wouldn't be much fun.
Afternoon.
Yeah, you'd never get the chains on that in real life. Okay, guys, thank you so much to Steve, wherever you may be. Are you at the warehouse yet? Yes, you are. Good job,
Warehouse,
he's just arrived. Do you park up there? Gar's already parked up in his Tega or Voron. So there's Gareth in the futon. Another small one for you, Timmy. They've brought in short log trailers now, which you didn't used to get. So these things are now very useful, and they're not dolly trailers. They're kind of hinged twice, but they're good trailers. Definitely worth it for that.
And available
Chuck,
from
there's-
vanilla as well.
And yeah, they're vanilla. I don't use mods in this stream just to keep it simple, and you can then see if I
No,
can do it
I
with
mean-
no mods, then you can do it easy with mods. But yeah, that's vanilla.
I mean, they are available from the start of the game.
Whereas
You
in
don't have to get to like season 4 or own season 4 in order to have them. They are available
Yeah.
from the start of the game.
trailer stores do have them. Whereas obviously when we started the game, they didn't even exist. Right.
Nope.
Squad released November 2020. There you go. Chuck saying that 2025 years ago. Crikey. Right, guys. Chat, you have been awesome. Thanks to the new subscribers. That is exceptionally kind of you to do so. The notification bell for when I randomly do streams, because there's no set times. Because I have a real life job. So thank you to you guys. Thank you to Steve. And thank you to Gareth. Do you want to say goodbye, guys?
I'll catch you all later.
Here's Gareth.
Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday or Monday if you're in Australia. And we'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye for now.
Cheers, Steve. Right, Chuck. Right, Chuck. Right, Chad. Yes, as I've said, thank you so much. You will see us again very soon. Bye for now.